That's fine, but like, Georgea, at what point is it moved from happiness to obsession?
Oh God, Ruby. Chrissy, wake up. We have to start the podcast.
Oh, sorry, Eddie.
Happy freaking Halloween.
Happy Halloweeny.
It's not technically Halloween yet, but it's the 29th.
Yeah.
Which is
it's close enough.
It's Halloween.
Halloween, baby.
You know that Ruby and I like to go all out.
Yeah.
So you best believe
Yeah.
we're in our Halloween best.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen Stranger Things Season 4, you're probably very confused.
We will insert a photo right here.
Or if you're on audio, you're also probably very confused.
Oh, I forgot that people still listen only on audio.
We're dressed up as Chrissy and Eddie.
From Stranger Things.
Just take a look at our Instagram. It'll be there.
Yeah. I'm in a cheer uniform. I have bangs. Georgia's in a Hellfire shirt.
I'm dressed normally.
Yeah, this is something. When you walked out, I was like, you would wear this. I look kind of funny, but you would wear that. So,
no comment.
No comment.
Welcome back to the podcast, episode
yes,
19.
19, baby.
Let's go.
Shall we start with our random
question so that our viewers can get to know us?
Yes. I'm excited for this one. If there's one thing about us, it's that we love random generators.
Okay.
Pirates or ninjas?
Ninjas.
Say your name.
Oh. Hi, my name's Georgea, and if I were to choose between pirates or ninjas, I'd choose ninjas.
Hi, my name is Ruby. I literally don't know. I don't really like either.
No, he's a pirate though.
I would say pirates. Because I like the song He's a Pirate from Pirates of the Caribbean. I've only ever seen the first movie. I don't really care about the movies, but the soundtrack is so good. And also, Jake dressed up as a pirate once. So
ninjas, I just feel like I resonate with them more.
Because you're silent but deadly. You're not silent.
I'm not silent or deadly. But like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah. You kind of give off their vibes.
Donatello vibes.
Well, glad we did that. Glad you guys know so much about us.
Yeah.
On to the second random generator of the app.
The random word generator. This is the one that matters.
Wordcounter.net needs to sponsor us because we give them so much promo. What is that? Let's see what we get.
Push.
When push comes to shove.
What is that? Is that a song?
I don't know.
Did you make that up?
It's like a quote. When push comes to shove.
And when push comes to shove.
Is that from Hamilton?
Yes, it is. I'm proud of you for knowing that.
I only
it's
said
Jonathan Groff.
Because the way you said it made me know that it was Jonathan Groff. Because
really?
When push and he always
comes
spit.
to shove.
Guys,
I will send
we have a bone to pick with our university
to remind you of my love.
Both of us love Jonathan Groff so much.
True.
And he's from Lancaster, where I'm from and where we go to school.
Where we record. Where we're at right now.
Yeah, and he sometimes will make appearances, but he came to our university a couple weeks ago and nobody said anything.
No one said anything, and then they just posted it on the Instagram.
And they were like, Jonathan Groff was here.
And we were like,
hello? Georgia's top song of all time is Lost in the Woods. I think she deserves to know.
It's true. Yeah. I'm a little embarrassed, but not really, because that song goes
banger.
Hard. But it's just top song of all time. All the songs I've listened to in my lifetime, and
Spotify
Lost
Wrapped
in the Woods was my number one.
I mean, yeah, because you hyperfixate on songs
quite often.
Yeah. So I don't really know how.
I don't know either.
I was hacked. My top song of all time is "Leave the Door Open" by Sooo.
I was gonna say, of course, it's Silk Sonic. Yeah.
My second most listened to song of all time is "In the Heights" from "In the Heights," the 7-minute long intro.
I don't know what my second one is. I think I'm trying to get I Hear Symphony to get to be my number one. I'm surprised it's not, honestly, because when I first, for those of you who don't know, I Hear Symphony is a song by Cody Fry, and
we're big Cody
Fry stands. I was gonna say we met him. No, we didn't, Georgia. Sit down.
Cody Fry, if you want to meet us.
We saw him at the Kennedy Center when we went to DC.
Yeah. Part of the vlog will be posted.
Will it?
It's done. It's literally done.
But I Hear Symphony, that was the first song of his that I found, and found it before it was viral on TikTok. Yeah. It was on my Discover Weekly, and I literally listened to it like 20 times a day. It was bad. Yeah. So I don't know how that is not my number one, but
I know
the rules are the
how
rules.
Leave the Door Open is my number one.
Yeah.
Because I
ain't playing no games
as everyone knows, I freaking love Bruno Mars. And I love Anderson .Paak. And when I woke up and saw that they were collabing, I thought that like my world was made. Nothing could ever improve my life anymore. Like I was at my peak. Yeah. And I remember I had to be at work at like 7:30 the next morning, that the day like after Leave the Door Open was supposed to come out. So I went to bed and then I set an alarm for midnight to wake up. And I remember waking up in like a daze and I was like so tired and half asleep, but I played it and I just laid there like this.
You ascended.
If you're listening on audio, I'm laying here with my eyes closed and smiling really big.
And she has her phone in her hand.
And I have my phone in my hand. I literally laid there and was like, okay. And I listened to it once and then I went back to sleep. Mm-hmm. And then the next morning I woke up and I listened to it probably 100 times.
Yeah.
Just that
50
day.
50 times more. 100 times more. 600 times more.
Yeah.
Wait, no. 600 times? Probably.
Yeah.
Over the course of.
Yeah. It's that song just like... Oh, it takes me back too. And I love songs that like take you back. Like you can, when you listen to them, you feel like you're back in a certain time.
Especially when you hyperfixate on songs the way that I do, the way that Ruby also does. Yeah. It's like, I can pinpoint the exact time of my life, like what was going on when I was listening to that song. It's crazy.
Yeah. One in specific that always comes to me is Anderson .Paak's album, Ventura.
Good album.
But I don't remember.
Great album.
That album came out my senior year of high school in the springtime, and I had an internship, and I would like always leave school early and drive to my internship, and I would listen to that album.
Yep.
And like it just reminds me of like having my windows cracked because it was April, and driving that internship, Make It Better with Smokey Robinson. That song just takes me back to like this old friend group I was in. Like they just take you back, and
it just takes you back.
It's so weird, like just feeling like your body just feels like it's there. I can't describe it.
I think TV shows kind of do that too. I know you don't watch TV shows that
as
often,
much,
but like when I watch a TV show, once again, it's the same thing. I will hyperfixate on it for a little bit, and it's like I remember my freshman year of college when I was home. I watched The Umbrella Academy 4 times.
My friends really like.
I finished it. When I had watched it, it was only 3 seasons
maybe.
We don't. We'll get there. And I watched it like 100 times, and so now I associate Umbrella Academy with that time in my life when I was home.
Yeah.
I also have watched Heartstopper a lot of times.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that big of a deal. That was over the summer, so I will associate Heartstopper. With the summer.
I associate
2022.
All American season 2 with quarantine because my mom and I watched it.
Yeah.
Riverdale is always like my junior year of high school because I would watch it. I watched it when it was live.
How far did you get?
I only got like 1 or 2 seasons.
Usually that's how far you get with that show.
Yeah. Like I don't know. It's just weird how things can just transport you like that. I love how our first word was push, and we're already like we didn't even talk about anything relating to push.
We didn't.
We literally didn't.
No. When push.
Yes, but
it's fine.
We didn't even talk about Hamilton.
Listen, it's fine.
It's fine.
We're however many minutes in.
Yeah.
This is what it's all about.
That's just our show. You go.
Okay. We were talking about Riverdale, and Riverdale's shit.
Yeah. I think we can all collectively agree.
And it makes me angry because I'm like, I could do that.
Yeah.
I could be.
You could be a Riverdale actor.
A Riverdale actor because the bar is on the floor.
I want to go and watch all of the seasons just for shits and giggles to like see what the fuck goes on.
Who the writers
because
of
wasn't
that
it a
show
musical one season? Like
and it's just
I don't get it. But I also watch Glee.
But I see that and I'm like, I could be an actor. I should just audition on the side. I used to audition for Disney Channel in high school. Well, I did audition for Disney Channel when I was younger. I auditioned for Shake It Up. And then senior year, they were having like open call Disney auditions where you just had to like read a script. And I literally made one of my best friends come with me into our high school TV station during lunch, or high school TV studio during lunch, and I was like, can you like record this? And she like, God. We sat there for the entire period because I kept messing up.
You made her skip her lunch.
Yeah. And she was like, Georgia, I hate you. Just say the lines. And I was like, no, but like, what if I deliver it the wrong way?
And did you ever get a spot on Disney?
No.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
They do hire 25-year-olds, so maybe I'm just too young looking.
We've talked about this before, but you could totally play like the quirky, fun older sister.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, and also,
I am the quirky, fun older sister.
According to Joanne with an E, you look 13. I look 13. So you could play. I've been trying to get into voice acting and like voiceover work because I signed up for this site that sends you stuff, and I keep getting ones that are like kid, and I'm like, I feel like I can make my voice sound like a kid.
Everyone says you sound like Candace, Ashley Tisdale. So yeah.
So it could happen.
I used to really want to be a voice actor.
You would be a great voice actor.
Yeah.
Are you good at any impressions?
No.
Oh. Can you do like any cool voices?
I don't like being under pressure.
But I guess that's the whole point.
No, can I just talk like myself? Like, can you just make a character that...
Just make a character around your voice?
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes I'm good at Barbie.
I can do an accent. I can do...
Do an accent.
British. No. I guess it's more Australian.
Yeah, that was Australian.
Yeah. I flip.
Yeah.
I'm not good under you guys you're probably listening right now and you're like, Georgia, that sounds like god awful. That sounds like shit. You can't do anything.
All of our Australian listeners gone.
Yeah.
They're gone.
I'm sorry. No, the answer is no. I can't do impressions.
So just get a couple impressions down, and then, because you got to get some range, you know?
And that's the thing too.
I feel like I can. I used to be able to do Barbie. I haven't done it in a while, but I have like a high voice. Okay. I need to. Okay. See the. Okay, I get the pressure thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, I'm Barbie.
Okay.
That was pretty good.
That was pretty good.
She just has a really like high pitched girly voice, and I can do that easily.
Have a
high pitched girly voice.
I've been thinking about this a lot lately.
Okay, say it.
Like impressions, because Bill Hader, love of my life, he auditioned for SNL and he did impressions. That's like his big thing. He's very good at impressions. And I'm thinking a lot about my comedy show lately, guys. Okay,
guys, it's gonna happen.
Like,
it's gonna happen.
It has to happen. I have been watching a lot more comedians and a lot more SNL, and
you could do it.
I literally it's time I talk about it. I'm in love with Michael Longfellow. Okay, shout out to Kevin Lynch, because I know he just like got celebrated because Kevin's the only one who supports me and my love for him. Ruby,
I support you. I just think you need to tone it back a little.
Ruby told me last week. She said, I think he should get a restraining order against you.
Guys, you don't understand. She watches his Weekend Update like 4 times a day.
That's not weird.
Every day.
It makes me happy.
That's fine. But like, Georgea, at what point is it moved from happiness to obsession? At what point do you need to take a look in the mirror and realize that what you are going through might not be okay? You might be using this to mask some inner feelings.
Anyways, so Michael Longfellow is a new SNL cast member. If you haven't heard of him, if you haven't seen him, you should look him up.
Go watch his Weekend Update. She can quote the whole thing for you.
Good. It's so good.
It is really funny.
He's so handsome, and he's a very talented comedian. And I've been watching his comedy shows, and like, it's the same sort of bit. Like, he kind of switches it around, but like, he will tell the same stories in all of his shows. Yeah. And I'm like, that's all you, like, I just need to write
a couple good stories.
Yes, which I have.
Yeah, hello, this whole podcast is our stories.
Literally. So I'm going to write my stand-up show, and then when I graduate, instead of getting a job using my degree, I'm just going to perform.
To be fair, communications.
True.
You're communicating through comedy.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to perform in basements, and then I'll audition for SNL when I feel ready.
I feel like
get declined.
You might make it. You could be on SNL, and then I'll be on TV and I'll announce it.
Yes.
I'll be like, breaking news, SNL has a new cast member.
Yeah. The news.
Georgea Hall.
Don't you dare.
Can you imagine?
Don't you dare.
If I pronounced your name wrong on your...
You wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
Good.
I would.
No. You wouldn't.
Would not do that.
That was a double negative. That means you would do it.
Yeah.
ugh, you're so fake.
I'm sorry. I actually wouldn't. Double negatives don't make any sense to me sometimes.
I know. Just say
the regular negative.
And then it's like, I'm not. And I'm like, just say you're not.
Just say you're not.
My brain doesn't want to do that much work.
No. I just remembered, this is so random. I have ice cream at home.
What kind?
So last night we were watching the Steelers game and my sister was like, Moose Tracks ice cream. Ooh. And I was like, what about it? And she was like, it's delicious. And I was like, yeah. And I was like you should go.
That's the conversations we have.
I was like, you should go get some. And she was like, no, I don't feel like it. And Jake was like, I'll go get some. And then we were both like, no, don't go. Go.
Yeah.
Go. No, you don't have to go.
You have to put on the little act.
So he went and he comes back with not just Moose Tracks ice cream, but this boy, Georgea, this is how I knew, came back with Snickers ice cream.
Oh, Jake.
A whole container of it. I didn't even know they made that. I love Snickers.
Yeah.
I would die for a Snickers bar. And Snickers in ice cream form? Okay. Okay.
Have you had those Snickers ice cream bars?
Yes.
Those are good.
I love them. Yeah. I love them so much.
Mm-hmm.
This just brings me back to our sweet treats. We need to stop being on the sweet treats. It was so funny too because it was like 9 p.m. and I looked over and I was like, oh, I really want a sweet treat. And Jake goes, 9 p.m. Sounds about right.
Sweet
Apparently,
treat
every 9 p.m., I just want a sweet treat, and he's picked up on it. And my mom and sister, they were all bullying me last night, too.
I would have defended you.
Thank you. Yeah. Somebody would.
Yeah, me. Yeah.
A single tear was rolling down my face. Aww. I forget what they were making fun of me about, but it was something.
It's Bully Ruby Day.
Bully Ruby Day. Whatever. I feel like they were bullying me about something. I was showing them a new suit that I got.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then I was showing them this new little pink dress that I got. Mm-hmm. And I hadn't tried on the dress before I ordered it because I ordered it from ThredUp and it was really too short. And anytime I
What was
sorry.
that?
Anytime I would lift my arms up, it would just go up and they would all laugh at me.
That's the story of my life. Tall girl.
Yeah. I'm not even really tall, but it was just too short. But this suit.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about this little shopping endeavor.
Oh, yeah.
I got invited to a very special event.
What's the special event, Ruby?
It is the PA Democrats Independence Dinner that our very own Joe Biden will be attending.
You mean the President of the United States?
I think that's his name. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways, updates to come next week
Ruby
on that.
In the same room as the president.
No big deal.
Yeah.
I will be promoting the podcast. But I was like, okay, I need a suit, obviously. I can't just show up in everyday clothes. As if. So I'm shopping. We go to the outlets. We go to like 5 different stores. I'm like, holy crap. Nothing looks right. Nothing fits. No helper. No workers are helping me. Nothing.
Typical.
We go to the mall. Nothing. I was losing hope, and I was getting that like hangry point of shopping. When you're tired.
I hate shopping.
You're hungry. You're just over it.
Mm-hmm.
We go into White House Black Market. These ladies saved me. They were like, "What are you here for?" And I told them, and they were like, "Oh my God, this is so great." They went and they picked outfits. Like, I told them what I liked, and they picked a bunch of stuff we didn't even see. So when I went to the fitting room, and she had them organized by outfit, I was like, girly.
That's perfect.
You're so great. So I bought a suit. I found a suit. It is absolutely gorgeous. It fits me like a glove. I think it was hand-tailored for me.
I think so as well.
It was great, but
tailor-made for you.
I think that's what they were making fun of me for.
This one time, I ordered some clothes from Brandy Melville, right?
Yeah.
That's
your first mistake.
I know. First mistake. But they had like this Argyle cardigan. I wear it a lot still, and that was before Argyle cardigans had come to like basic stores. Like come to like H&M and Forever 21.
Yeah.
Like it was
I was like, babes, Brandy Melville is a basic store.
It was right before it became the trend, and Brandy had it, and that's like the only site that I knew that had it.
Yeah.
So I bought one, and then I got and I got a collared shirt as well. All right, it's fine. Doesn't matter.
It's fine.
I ordered a couple things from Brandy. This was my freshman year of college when I was home for the semester, so I had all this money to spend.
Oh, yeah. No.
And I got it delivered to my house, and it came in this giant box, and it was like scraggly. Like it was like, it looked like someone had beaten it with a stick.
Dang.
So I go out and I'm like, okay. And I double check to make sure it's mine. And it is. It's addressed to me. And it's like half opened. And I'm like, okay. I opened it up. Rain boots. A pair of hunter rain boots. Dead ass.
Were your clothes in it?
Yeah, 2 of them. Oh. I had ordered 4 things.
And 2 things
came along with a pair of hunter rain boots.
Were they your size?
They were my size.
What color were they?
Navy blue.
Do you still have them?
Yes.
Do you wear them?
No.
Can I have them?
We'll talk later.
Okay. Oh, you have small feet. Damn it.
A like this travel mug was also in it. And I forget what it said, but it was like some like agency, and I was like, what? So I brought it into my house. I unpacked it. I was like, okay, half my clothes are here. That's cool. Where did these rain boots come? Whose are these? And why are they my size? Never in my life have I thought about ordering hunter rain boots. They're too expensive. I don't wear rain boots.
No.
And whatever. And they were in there, and they were my size. And Brandy Melville doesn't even sell rain boots.
Wait, what? And how did a travel mug
it would be different if I ordered from like Kohl's, because I feel like Kohl's would sell Hunter. But like Brandy Melville only sells Brandy Melville. Yeah. And where did the travel mug come from?
Did you look up the agency?
No. Oh. Well, it was, I don't remember. It was like I forget what it said.
That's
I'll have
so
to look
weird.
It up 'cause I have a picture somewhere. So I emailed Brandy Melville and I was like, hey,
can I have my stuff?
I got a pair of rain boots instead of my other 2 items, and they sent me like the actual items.
And they just let you keep
and I just have rain boots, and it's funny because like I like had gone out the next day and I wore them to like a pumpkin patch. I was like, what if someone comes up to me right now and is like, where'd you get those? Because I ordered a pair of those and they never came. What size are you? Size 7. Those are mine. You stole them. How much did you pay for them? And like I couldn't answer.
Yeah,
no one did that. Yeah. But I was paranoid.
I'm really mad that you're smaller feet than me.
Yeah, sorry.
Because I love rain boots, and I've always wanted a pair of hunter rain boots, and I love navy blue, and now I'm just gonna go sob, and I'm gonna go cut off my toes so that my feet will be the right size.
Cinderella stepsister moment.
So true. What about it?
What about it?
You have to do what you have to do.
Yeah.
It's been raining a lot today.
I was glad. I was about to be like, okay, but we were talking about rain boots.
Yeah.
God, I have a short attention span.
Yeah.
I literally have been so out of it lately.
Me too.
Like
talking right now is like,
this is the most that we've talked. That's not true. I was gonna say this is the most we've talked in a while, but like we talk a lot, but like consistently, because Ruby and I last week was kind of hell week for us.
Yeah, let's discuss this.
Yes, let's get into this.
Let's discuss this. This is Life Updates with Ruby and Georgea. So last weekend was Millersville's homecoming.
Yes.
And if you don't know us, we are both part of MUTV, which is our
Millersville University television television station. I guess should be MUTVS, Millersville University television station.
Oh well. Anyways. So we were in charge of doing this whole field shoot of the homecoming
Ruby
parade.
was in charge of it.
Yes.
There was no we. It was Ruby's job.
I was the field shoot coordinator, so it was my job to organize all of this, which I know.
Right away, no.
No.
You think Ruby knows about field shoots?
No. No. The only thing I know about fields is that they're grassy. The only thing I know about shoots is that they come with ladders. So It was rough, you know. I faced a lot of adversity.
Yeah, she did.
I faced a lot of adversity.
But she overcame it.
But I overcame it because, you know, don't forget to stand up for yourself. And I'll say that right now, looking straight dead in the camera. Don't forget to stand up for yourself.
Period.
Because then you'll get what you want. Anyways, so we did this field shoot, and we were up from like 4 a.m. until the game ended, probably around it was like 5 p.m. by the time we were done.
Yeah, but we didn't get back till like 6.
Yeah, and I went to Jake's apartment, fell asleep at 7, woke up the next day at like noon.
Yep.
Like, it was rough.
I am not convinced that I slept Friday night. I don't think I did because like, I had stayed, Michaela, my roommate, she started watching It Chapter 2. Did I tell her to? Yeah. And I was like, well, I can't go to sleep. Bill Hader's in this movie. So I stayed up and I watched. Halfway through, I was like, nah, I got to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Went in my bed. And I couldn't sleep. And then I woke up and it was time. And I was like, did I sleep? And then as the day went on, I was like, yeah, I didn't sleep.
I was supposed to go to bed at 8 p.m. Jake and I were like, we're going to go to bed at 8 so we can get up and we'll be awake tomorrow. We went to bed at 11:30. because so much happened. I ended up having to stay in our trailer until like 10 o'clock at night. Getting stuff ready for the shoot that then got deleted the next day. So that was good.
Wait, I didn't know it got deleted.
Yeah, the graphics all got deleted. Thank God Jake did a backup.
Okay, good.
But then they were barely used.
I didn't even know
So, yeah, that happened. And then I just went home and I was like, yeah. But Georgia brought me bruschetta, which was so great. And
ciabatta bruschetta with little mozzarella. In the air fryer, that's my signature.
It was amazing. That's all I really kept me going.
What can I say?
So, during homecoming, I hosted our parade with our bestie Jalen.
And she slayed.
Thank you. It was so much fun. And Georgia was one of our field reporters, and she slayed.
And it's so,
speak about this.
I'm going to kick you because I didn't know that you could hear me during the parade.
I could hear you the whole time in my headset.
Why did you not tell me to shut up?
I couldn't tell anyone.
I literally... Guys, so...
Oh, you mean in the actual video?
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't know that they could hear you in the video. I could hear you in my headsets. So I mentioned you a couple times.
Yes.
I was like, I can hear Georgia yelling about candy.
Yes.
The whole time you could hear Georgia being like, it's so true. Give me candy.
It's so embarrassing. The whole stream is on the MUTV YouTube. If you want to watch it, I'll link it. But my job was to do like sideline reporting. So I would interview people. Okay. So like I was only on camera sometimes. And then when I wasn't on camera, I was, enjoying the parade.
I think it's because you were
and
by
there was a mic with Brooke's camera, and it picked up my loud ass screaming. So this guy comes with candy. Guys, it's candy. I have barely eaten. Of course I'm going to go crazy. I'm like screaming and shit.
She's like, yeah, give me candy. I want candy.
And poor Ruby's on the desk. She's like, I can hear one of our sideline reporters, Georgia, screaming for candy, which does not surprise me at all. And then it's like, okay, she shuts up. She gets her candy. No,
she keeps going.
I see my roommates, Jess and Noelle, in the parade, and I'm going, oh my God, slay. I love you guys. So
the
loud.
whole time I was
so loud.
Let me tell you where I was at while Georgia was doing this. I was sitting here. I didn't know when I was on, I was on camera the whole time, but I didn't know when they had my shot programmed in, and the sun was coming in right on my eyes. So I was like this because we had a monitor, but the monitor was showing the preview shot, which we thought it was showing what was on the screen. That's what we were told. So we were getting confused, and I was like this with my hand over my eyes trying to block the sun to look at the monitor to see what floats were coming, because some of the floats were out of order and we had a whole script. So I'm trying to focus on what float is coming, reading information, flipping through the script to find it, and the whole time in my headset I just hear Georgia going, oh my God, yes, Miller's Bell.
I didn't know.
It's okay.
And then there's another part where Poppy the groundhog came out, and you were like, Georgia is really excited about Poppy the groundhog.
Have I told you I met Poppy?
No.
I did. I met Poppy 2 years ago. Yeah.
Can I?
Yeah. Every year around Groundhog's Day,
Poppy.
the city does this like Groundhog's Day scavenger hunt with Poppy, and she goes and does pop-ups around different places in Lancaster.
And
me and
Poppy.
Ariana met Poppy the groundhog, and Scabs.
I'm so jealous.
Scars. No, what's his name? Scans. The squirrel.
I was only paying attention to Poppy.
It was
I'm
like
not gonna lie.
No, fuck.
Squirf.
It was something cute. Me and Jalen were freaking out. It was also funny because Jalen and we did a really, really great job. Like, we freaking killed it.
It's true.
But whenever we didn't know what to say, there would just so happen to be a fire truck coming up in the parade, because there were like 10,000 fire trucks in this thing.
There were.
And we would just start talking about how much we both love fire trucks. Neither of us care about fire trucks.
Yeah.
I appreciate like the dedication, but like I don't freak out when I see fire trucks.
Me either.
But we put it on. We put on a show. We put on the front.
Yeah.
And it worked out.
Yeah.
It worked out. Yeah.
The other thing is too, oh my God, every single time Devin was the other field sideline reporter that I did it with. So Devin and I would swap interviews. Mm-hmm. Every time Devin and I did an interview, oh, here come the bagpipes. Here comes the band. And we're like, you've got to be shitting me. Because I'm like Devin the one time was trying to interview these two kids.
Yeah.
And the fucking band comes through. And like we rapped, we were off camera, and he goes, I couldn't hear a thing that they were saying.
Literally.
He was like, do you think that was fine? I was like, I couldn't hear what you were saying either, Devin. So I'm sure it was great.
Oh, what was your favorite interview that you did?
Oh, I did an interview with Kevin Liu and Scully, who was our school's mascot.
And funny, we know who's inside Scully. I can't disclose that information, but we know who is inside Scully, and it makes it
which makes it even better,
funnier.
Yep.
I talked to him after, and he was like, "Yeah, it was really fun getting interviewed," and I was like,
"Oh." It was funny because I like went up to Kevin. I was like, "Kevin, can I please interview you and Scully, and can you please be Scully's translator?"
My mom was like dying.
He was like, "Only for you, Georgea," and I was like,
"We love Kevin Liu."
But what I did was I was with Scully and I was with Kevin, and obviously like
Scully can't
talk.
No.
So I would be like, "Oh guys, I'm here with Scully," and then I would give them like, I was like, "Scully, like, what's your favorite parade float so far?" I give it to him and he would be silent, and they'd be like, "Kevin, what's he saying?" And then Kevin would translate, and it was so good.
I need to go back and rewatch it because I couldn't hear that much of it. To disclose here, Kevin Liu is the one that I had the singing account with. So
he's everything the beatboxer.
Everything comes full circle.
Everything always comes back
since
to Kevin.
Kindergarten. And now the fact that we're doing this in college together is just like wild.
Bring back the singing account. And I got him to
join MUTV this year.
Which he's been slaying.
He has been.
This is just a Kevin Liu fan page
at this point.
Yeah.
But all in all, the parade was really fun. Then we got some pizza after. And then we went and did the football game.
Yes.
The football game was so nice
and
relaxing.
Millersville University football won a game.
For those of you who don't go to Millersville, that never happens.
But like the team we were playing, Shippensburg, they were being rude.
Yeah.
Apparently they like flipped off Valentina and she like flipped them off back, thank God. And like Vanessa and I were sitting up at the top of the bleachers and they were just being so obnoxious.
See,
one girl had a cowbell and I was like, "Can you stop? Like you're
her.
literally at our home field. Shut up."
Yeah. I hate when people get like mean at games. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I have had my fair share of crazy competitive moments at sporting events.
But also, I don't think you're gonna be. I don't. Maybe I'm wrong, but like you're not cruel to other people.
I'm not outwardly mean. I'm like boo, and but I cheer more for my team because it's more about uplifting your team than taking down the other one.
True.
But literally, I remember in high school when I managed soccer, there would be teams that their fans would like come up to me after and be yelling at me, and I'm like, "But I just take stats."
Yeah, what?
The Warwick, which is a local high school, their team was driving past me and the other manager while we were at Turkey Hill on their bus, and they kept like yelling. They were yelling at us out the windows, and we were like, "Guys, we didn't even play."
Deep.
Like,
it's literally not that deep.
It's not. But I will say, one time. So I get both teams' rosters when I managed because I have to write down on our stat book the team and stuff like that.
Right.
And I one time I think it was a playoff game, and it was like high stakes, and I was feeling really edgy. I was feeling really competitive.
Ugh.
I was ready to take down this other team.
Oh God.
And one of their players was throwing in the ball right in front of me on the sideline. So I quick looked up his number on the roster and I started whispering his name and I was like, Christian, don't miss it. Don't mess up.
Ruby.
Don't mess up. And he messed up.
That's all your fault.
And we won.
Poor
so
Christian.
What? No, not poor Christian.
You play a dirty, corrupt game.
You want to know someone who plays dirty, corrupt games?
Who?
This high school, Wilson.
Oh.
Yeah.
Call him out.
My senior year of high school, senior year season, our season was ended by... No, actually, that's a lie. Our chance at winning districts for the third year in a row was ended because Wilson had an illegal player on their team. And we all knew it.
Yeah.
We all knew it, Wilson.
But nothing was done.
And they went on to win districts.
With their
illegal player. And I remember I found out and I was like, you're kidding me. We could have won districts. We could have had a three-peat. But no, they had to go be cheaters. I'm not one to stand for cheating.
No.
Never.
No.
And that's why, even if you're not a Phillies fan, you have to root against the Astros. At the end of the day.
Sorry, Joanna. But at
the end of the day, your team's a cheater. And you should not support them. This took a turn. I'm giving a PSA to the world. Cheating is not okay.
It's just
unless it's an online quiz and you use Google and Quizlet and Socratic for your answers. Then cheating is okay.
I've never done that.
Me neither. Why would you even say that?
You said that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Seems like a good place to end.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah. So we started with push and we ended on cheating.
Yeah. Okay.
Fair enough.
I feel like those are
fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can draw the mental map in my brain.
Such a Halloween themed episode.
So true.
We had already talked about Halloween.
We really didn't think that through. But you know, when the time comes, you just have to speak on it.
And we're not gonna rig it.
No.
And if we dress up in Halloween costumes,
these are actually just our regular clothes. We actually just wore these to school today. I actually cheer at Hillersville University School.
Right. Be sure to follow us on social media at Hyper Talkative Podcast on Instagram and TikTok, at Hyper Talkative on Twitter. And in the bio of all of our social medias, we have a link tree, which will take you to everything.
We talked about a lot of things that we'll be posting pictures of. Yes. So make sure that you go follow us on Instagram, especially to see all of these pictures that we share. We've also been doing a lot of really funny out of context posts, which are always a fun time. So you don't want to miss those. Yeah. Don't cheat yourself from this opportunity.
Wow. Yeah. Look at you.
Bringing it back. You know. We're pushing you to follow us. Anyways, thanks for listening, as always. Yes. I can't believe we're one episode away from season 20. Oh my God, we have to find a guest.
Episode 20. Oh, shit.
We said we were going to do guests on each 10th episode. Uh-oh.
We have some people to contact.
We've got some people in up our sleeves. So, all right. Anyways, as always, Georgia, peace be with you.
And with you, Ruby.
Thank you.
Hyper Talkative Podcast is brought to you by us. Just us.
Unless you want to sponsor us. Wink, wink.
Hyper Talkative is recorded at the Candy Factory Co-working and Social Club in downtown Lancaster.
Our theme music was done by help from Johnny Jed Music, and the show is recorded, edited, and published by Georgea Hall and Ruby Murdoch.